Hello and welcome back to another Kids Talk Sports video. Today we have a special guest, Charlie.
Hello.
Yep, so today we are going to be going over the Nolen Arenado trade from the Rockies to the Cardinals. It's a very exciting trade. So yeah, let's just get right into it. Charlie, start us off.
Well, what we do know is that Nolen Arenado was traded from the Rockies to the Cardinals in what is considered a blockbuster deal. Do we know who is good and who is not good and who is going to the Rockies? Yes, we do know that. So, according to ESPN and a bunch of other sources, Arenado is coming to St. Louis with $50 million. So the Cardinals are getting $50 million to pay for some of his contract, which is really, really nice. And the Cardinals are giving away lots of players. So we have left-handed pitcher Austin Gomber, infield Mateo Gil, infield Eleuris Montero, right-handed pitcher Tony Losi, and right-hand pitcher Jake Summers. So, we didn't mention any big prospects, and that just goes to show that really just goes to show what the Cardinals just did. They just accomplished a deal that can be considered a bargain.
Yeah, I agree.
Very, 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 very. What a deal! I will say, congrats to John Mozeliak and the entire front office of the Cardinals for making this happen. This is incredible, and we now our Cardinals fans are already excited. They're putting together possible potential lineups already. Yeah. We're not even in spring training yet, so.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to add, like, this kind of reminds me of in the NFL, the DeAndre Hopkins trade, because this is Nolen Arenado is a top player in the MLB, and Austin Gomber's like kind of a good prospect, but like none of these other people we've ever heard of. We got $50 million, like you said, to help pay for the contract. So I mean, this is like I think we totally won on this deal. So, but like, who do you think really? I mean, I think it's pretty obvious, but you think the Cardinals definitely won on this deal?
I think they won. I think they definitely won, and this deal just highlights a tale of two teams, right? We have the Cardinals who are really, really hoping to rebound from the last few seasons. Their offense hasn't been living up to standards. Their defense has been outstanding, which is something that once Mike Schultz came into the staff, I think we understood that our defense needed to be a lot better, and they really stepped it up. But I think we need to improve the offense, and I think the front office definitely understood that. And so adding Nolen Arenado sets them up to an NL Central title. I think we are the clear front runners. There will be teams like the Milwaukee Brewers and Cincinnati Reds who might come close. But it does look like Arenado will definitely bolster us. And as for the Rockies, it just seems like
they're doing. I really don't know.
I think they're just trying to rebuild. At this point, they're trying to completely cut off all of their great players, completely cut off everybody who was once outstanding for them, and I think they're just starting over.
Yeah,
they're just looking for those prospects to grow, and like by 2028 is my assumption they will be good. But we definitely need to utilize Arenado while we can.
Yeah, and I like you said, I think like they also, I mean, Arenado makes a lot of money. So I mean, all these prospects, they're gonna make nothing. And then obviously they gave us $50 million just to show how desperate they were to get rid of him, which is, like you said, I'm guessing rebuilding. But talking about the Cardinals now, how do you think it will affect the potential lineup?
I think it's still so early. We're not even pitchers and catchers haven't even reported yet. But what I'm seeing is assuming Yadier Molina signs, which is very, very likely because he's great friends with Nolen Arenado, and I don't see a Waino without a Yadi. So Yadi, assuming he signs with the Cardinals in the next few days or next few weeks, the potential lineup could look something like this. So our leadoff hitter would be Fowler, as long as we can tell him to stop swinging for the fences, stop trying to be someone he's not. I think he can be really good. Regain some of that confidence back, and then number 2, Tommy Edman. There's no doubt about that. He's just built to be in that spot. And then I think Goldschmidt and then Arenado.
I think
and
that's
then
a powerhouse. Just like,
yeah, I agree. And then you have DeYoung to back it up, and then Molina, and then you have like Dylan Carlson batting 7th or 8th even, and then Harrison Bader. I think you have Bader setting up for the start of the order, and then the start of the order just leads into Nolen, Arenado, and Goldschmidt, which there's just pitchers are going to be having to complete a rough task ahead of them.
Yeah. So and then 2 last things I want to talk about. I mean, we're mentioning the offensive lineup, but Nolen Arenado is a Gold Glover third baseman, which is not easy to find. So
8 times Gold Glove.
Yeah, so he's a stud on the defensive end, which will also help. I mean, the Cardinals' defense is already good. Now you add Nolen Arenado, strong arm, great glove. So I think that'll be really helpful to the Cardinals. Hopefully, like you said, they can win.
I think we did lose a key defensive person just a few days ago, unfortunately.
Wong trade.
Colton Wong, Gold Glover, second baseman for the St. Louis Cardinals, has recently just been traded to the Milwaukee Brewers. I think we were all looking for the Brewers to make some big move after they heard the Nolen Arenado trade. Lots of teams in our division were kind of saying, "Oh, it had to be the Cardinals, of course."
So
I think the Brewers really needed something, and this just solidifies them.
So how do you think that will help them?
I personally think that the Cardinals will have an NL Central, but I do think the Brewers they did get a little bit better this offseason.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But I think just looking at it, Nolen Arenado is a 5-star player. Colton Wong, 3 or 4 maybe. He doesn't have the power. He doesn't necessarily have entire contact yet. I think Nolen Arenado will bolster the Cardinals much more than Wong will for the Brewers, but I still think this addition for the Brewers will make it tough on the Cardinals.
Yeah, I think the reason we had to get rid of Wong is he's really not like for how much we pay him, he's perfect on the defensive side. He's worth it on that side. But on the offensive side, he's just not.
He's not living up to how much he's worth, right?
Yeah, exactly. So, anyways, any final words?
I don't know. I think as a Cardinal fan, same thing with you. It's just been fun to watch the journey. Only months ago, Cardinals fans were shouting in the streets, fire John Mozeliak, he sucks. And now I don't think a single Cardinals fan is going to be complaining tonight.
Yeah, I agree. So, anyways, thanks for watching. We'll have more videos with Charlie. So thank you, Charlie, for joining us. Yeah, go Cardinals. This is going to be interesting to see.